give us a couple of your thoughts on, because I know Russia is a big part of interest for you, something you're very interested in. Give us your thoughts on Russia right now, some of the idea behind maybe some of the interferences that they've had with some of our electoral system, with the social media, which I worry about a lot, with the manipulation of social media and the psychology behind social media. Give us your thoughts on what Russia is trying to accomplish and how we respond to that.
So we got to think Russia is a regional thug, not a global superpower, right? But they are a regional thug that's able to project power and in different areas depending on what day of the week it is. And their end goal, and Vladimir Putin's end goal, is to reestablish the territorial integrity of the USSR. And what is getting in his way? A little thing called NATO, right? Yeah. And who's important? Who backs NATO? The United States of America. Yeah. And so if Vladimir Putin is able to erode trust in institutions, erode trust in NATO, erode trust in America's support to our transatlantic partnerships, erode trust in the media, erode trust in our legislative branch, right? And we have these internal fights, they're winning. When they mess around in our elections, that experiment is going to go down as the greatest covert action campaign in the history of Mother Russia, because we're still talking about it, we're still fighting about it, and when we're fighting about ourselves with ourselves about this, what are we not doing? We're not talking and trying to help our friend Ukraine and pushing the Russians out of Georgia. Nobody, excuse me, out of Ukraine. Nobody knows about South Ossetia and Abkhazia in Georgia, and these are two places that the Russians try to influence. They don't know how they're using their energy policy, to threaten countries in their sphere of influence, right? And so that's the real goal of the Russians. And the more that we fight amongst ourselves, the better off they are. And that's why we have to do trust. Like, this issue with social media, it's real simple to me. We all were taught, don't get into a car with a stranger.
Yeah.
Right? Now, asterisks now, unless it's Uber or Lyft, right?
Yeah.
Why are people reading and sharing information on social media from people they have no clue who they are? They don't even know the identity of some of these people. Like, it's something that basic that we have to rethink and reteach our kids and teach in school on the credibility of information and how to decipher between facts and fiction.
Well, I agree with you on that, but I worry as well, and this is something that I think there's a lot, it's not a binary thing at all, but the social media is basically the largest psychological experiment that's ever been conducted on humanity. And we didn't plan this. It's just happening right now. And the way social media companies use the defects, the weaknesses in the human mind and the cognitive psychology, I worry that we may get to a point, at least some of us may get to a point, where we don't even realize we're being manipulated. Like, they've become so good at the subtle manipulations that we don't even realize what's happening anymore.